Okay, so previously I mentioned how in the beginning, in the early days of computers, everything was usually command line, whether it was connecting to other computers or operating systems. But I never, other than connecting to a BBS, I haven't shown you how applications would have communicated on a lower level. I thought a good way to go about doing that would be to show you the email protocol. I have set up a local email server on my computer to use to show you as an example. The email protocol is called the SMTP protocol, which stands for Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. Prior to 1999, the protocol was open and didn't require authentication. So if you connected to a mail server, you'd be able to send emails from anyone's addresses other than your own, and fake emails more easily. So in order to see this, let's send an email with TELNET. Okay, so I'll open up my command prompt, and I'm going to type in telnet localhost 25. The port my email server is running on is 25. However, these days people tend to change it up, so it could be running on other ports. So let's press enter. If you want to find out what port an email server is running on, you could run a port scan, something called a port scan, to see what applications are running on a different computer server. And if they let you scan it, you'll see. You'll get that information back. Okay, so now let's send an email. The first thing we have to do when sending an email is say hello and the domain. So I'm going to say hello, example.com. That's me. And then it responds, the email server will respond, hello. It's acknowledging that it got my request. Next, I'm going to specify who the email is from, then press enter. Next, I'm going to say who I am sending it to, then press enter. Then I'm going to start entering the data by saying data and pressing enter. Then I would put in the name of the subject that I'm sending out in the email, then press enter, and then enter again. Then I'll type in the body of the actual email, then I would press period on a single line in order to specify that I'm ending this email. And then boom, the email would have been sent out. And that's all there was to it. As you can see, whenever I entered in a line, it acknowledged that I had received it with the code. This is how a lot of the protocols worked before. So you might be asking yourself, how about files? So files would have been stored as a bit stream, and that would be a little bit more complicated, so we won't delve into that right now. However, because it would be confusing, not that it's complicated. Everything's simple if you look at it on a more clearly explained level. So at the moment, I have blocked off my port for sending out email or receiving them. However, in reality, if this was set up, it would send out the email to whoever I wanted. Furthermore, how this could be used is you can use this to make a mass emailing program to send emails to a lot of people, quite simply, or various other things as far as your mind could imagine. So yeah, that's how lots of different protocols used to work, whether it's your getting website information, connecting to file servers. All this information was open and viewable by looking at the packets or by utilizing Telnet in order to communicate with those remote applications. Even today, with a lot of hardware that you connect to your computer, they have exposed application programming interfaces that have commands you could send like this to them and interact with them. And you could utilize Telnet in order to interact with a variety of different application and hardware suites because they make it easy, because it all uses characters that you could type in from your keyboard. So yeah, that's a fun fact, and now you have an example of how to send email by your command line and what's going on behind the scenes whenever you're using something like Gmail or Yahoo when sending out an email. So fun fact, I hope you enjoyed that.